those aims.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much, Alberta Premier Danielle Smith. I appreciate you coming on here.
Thanks, John. Go Oilers, go. I hear you're an Oilers fan. Sorry to out you with your New York audience.
Huge Oiler fan. In fact, I was at Game 7, and it was awful, bittersweet. But
we're doing well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Go Oilers.
Thank you.
For more on this, let's bring in the host of the Charbonne Report, Michael Charbonne. A good friend of mine here. I got a chance to see him here in New York City just this last week. Your thoughts there? You were listening on the interview there with Premier Smith. Is this a good idea to create this working relationship, try to open up some of these pipelines and utilize some of those resources that they have in Canada?
John, you just witnessed an entrepreneurial, intelligent woman of politics who understands how to represent her people in Alberta and Canada as general. She went down to Mar-a-Lago and met with Trump on her own. She was in Washington, D.C. during Inauguration Week, in quite contrast to Michelle Obama and Justin Trudeau not showing up. So what she's talking about is real. And she's talking about solutions, not trying to compete and be someone that says, we're going to levy tariffs against you and we're going to have a fight. No, she says, listen, we're more powerful to work together. You need our oil. We want to give you our oil. I mean, this is the kind of thing you need to develop. I mean, I love her. I'd love her as the Prime Minister of Canada. Anyway, I digress.
Well, the one that could likely be the next Prime Minister of Canada is Pierre Poilievre. He's the leader of the opposition. But I want to get your reaction to something that he had to say in one of these interviews that he did recently. Watch this.
First day on the job, President Trump signed an executive order, the U.S. government only recognizing two genders, male, female. They're unchangeable. If elected as Prime Minister, is that something that you're going to kind of walk in line with, or what are your feelings on that executive order?
Well, I don't know. Do you have any other genders that you'd like to name?
Me personally?
Yes.
I'm just asking more so if you're in line with what he is saying. Do you agree with what he's saying? Is that something that you would be lockstep with if elected as Prime Minister?
Well, I'm not aware of any other genders than men and women. I mean, if you have any other that you want me to consider, you're welcome to tell me right now.
I mean, you got to give him credit. He'll push back, Pierre Poilievre.
Listen, it's about time someone stood up when media starts asking stupid questions. Ask the 200 people who were told to see you later at CNN, and look at the great people that are working at NEWSMAX. And I'm going to tell you something. That kind of attitude that Poilievre has is Trump-esque, if you want, because they stand up to it and he calls it what it is. Now, it's a stupid question to come back to. Why didn't the journalist pivot? No, he didn't pivot. And Poilievre is like, what are you talking about? I mean, that's the kind of thing that we need. We need someone that's going to stand up and change some of this woke beaver business that's going around. And that's what we want. Poilievre is that kind of a guy. That's why he's going to be the next Prime Minister of Canada.
Woke beaver business. I love it. Michael Charbonne, I got to let you go. We got to get to break, but thank you so much. Great to see you. And we'll get you back next weekend.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, it's been 5